The fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. 18,000 fans and a chorus here in Brooklyn. Welcome everyone to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first two games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to lay down for them.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Ben Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football. It may be one reason he's so comfortable attacking defenses and creating. He said, you have to read the defenders, draw them, then get rid of it. Otherwise, you're going to get tackled. Well, that's a foul in the NBA, but I understand his sentiment, guys.
And David, he is not shy about contact at all. Thanks. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Look at the 76ers starting group. Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. Jimmy Butler is out there with Harris, and it's Embiid in at center. Now here's Allen. Back to Harris for 3. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Redick. Down low. That's good from Harris on the assist by Embiid.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
Redick against Harris. Shoots over Redick. Harris misses.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
Up top, Simmons. He's guarded by Russell. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Carroll. Butler, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Russell against Simmons. Butler kicks to Embiid. Over Allen. Harris trying to get free. And that one's off. And this is his first shot of the game. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Boy, you cannot forget about the long reach and wingspan of Simmons. I mean, he uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with block shots. So
first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Russell passes to Karuch. Embiid with the steal, and Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
Russell looking it over. Five on the clock. Shot, high post. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here is Harris. Shot clock at 5. Allen trying to break free. Harris's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
And Carroll gets it to go.
And there's no reason to lay off Carroll now. I mean, he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
And Simmons kicks to Butler. Outside, Redick. Over Harris. The shot by Redick, no good. And it's Carroll with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Hey, he just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Simmons. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, incredible effort on defense. Refusing to give him an uncontested layup. Nothing easy.
Outside, Russell. It's tipped. Harris with it. Picked up by Harris. And the basket by Karuch.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harris finds Russell. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, once Embiid puts it on the deck, he's hard to stop, which is why the defense ends up fouling.
The 76ers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the first one drops.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
Second free throw, no good. Brooklyn trailing. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot is off. Great D that time from Redick.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Count it, good. Butler's got his first points of the game.
And Butler is no easy cover. When he's in the paint, he's looking to score, which is what you should do. I like his attacking, confident mindset.
Now, here is Russell. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by Carroll, no good. Here's Butler. The shot off that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now, they honestly deserve to lose. You can't let a team get into that kind of a group.
And Allen with the block. Here's Karuch. 5 points in the game. Here's Harris. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside, Reddick. The three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Allen passes to Caruth. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Kevin, I like the defense there. I mean, they didn't make that easy, and he definitely seemed intimidated by the defenders.
Simmons dishes to Harris. It's up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Passes it to Caruth. The Nets working the ball around now. Russell, no good. The 76ers leading. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Allen with the block. Pass to Caruth. Back to Allen. Dishes it to Carroll. To the left wing. Russell with a wide open look. And he hits it to tie the game up.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Philadelphia also making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. Now, here's McConnell. Harris outside. Sinks the triple. Harris has got 8 points.
Yeah, and he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he's going to have to be more cautious on defense. He can't afford to pick up a third foul here in the first quarter.
Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Here's LeVert, guarded by Simmons. LeVert the pass to Dudley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The 76ers leading by 3. Now, here's McConnell. Harris with it. Picked up by Davis. Harris misses. Brooklyn's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the paint. And it's LeVert missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the paint. Simmons. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
McConnell with it. Here's Marjanovic. And there's the pass to McConnell. Back to Marjanovic. It's tipped. Here's LeVert. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Marjanovic against Davis. Harris, good. Harris has got 10.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Pass to Graham. Back to Davis. Here's LeVert, guarded by Simmons. And the Nets, another 3. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Outside, Simmons. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Simmons got his second bucket.
And you see the development. Simmons looking to make the floater a real part of his game.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Dinwiddie, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Inside, Marjanovic, good, and McConnell gets the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Dinwiddie, passes to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Harris. Another shot. The rebound by Marjanovic. Philadelphia leading by 3. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. Scott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here's LeVert, guarded by Simmons. Here's Dinwiddie, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I think this is important for Dinwiddie's confidence. I mean, when he's knocking it down from there, I think it makes him more aggressive.
McConnell kicks to Harris. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
Pass to LeVert. And stolen by Simmons. Now the pass to Marjanovic. And he makes that one. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball, that's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, everything is sharp. I mean, nothing forced, precise passes, taking care of the ball. That's good stuff.
Dinwiddie and LeVert teaming up as the backcourt. Davis is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Graham in at the 3 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And he makes the first but misses the second. Fires from 14, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Simmons got his 3rd bucket of the night. Dinwiddie kicks to Dudley. Pass to Graham. From 13 feet, it goes down. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Leading by 5. On the wing, Harris. Graham defending. Left side, Harris. At the elbow, it's Simmons. And again, it's Philadelphia.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie dishes to Dudley. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from LeVert.
LeVert, very confident. He's an amazing athlete and can put the ball on the floor and attack on the drive with the best of them.
Now here is Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Scott up top. Clock at 6. For 3, Harris. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Dudley. Rebound by the 76ers. Left side, Scott. To the inside. Simmons finds Smith. Back to Simmons. From deep. Rebounded by Dudley. Nets trail by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Davis, the pass to LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Bolden. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Passes it to Harris. Six to shoot. And Dudley kicks to Dinwiddie. From the top of the key. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Nets trail by 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. They could use a bucket, and slam dunk by Butler.
Hey, you got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Allen's checked in for Dinwiddie. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Redick is checked in. Feeds it to Harris. Simmons against Russell. Here's Carroll. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And you know, at times, it doesn't matter what you do. Carroll able to capitalize from this spot.
Simmons dishes to Redick. Stolen by Allen. Pass to Harris. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Caruth is checked in for the Nets. Here is Russell. Out to the right wing. Caruth passes to Harris. He kicks to Russell. 4 on the clock. Poke loose. Puts it up from 12. That one doesn't go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Embiid finds Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Russell against Simmons. Russell passes to Karuch. High post try. That one a little long. Philadelphia leading by 11 to the inside. Redick surveying the D. Kicks it to Simmons. A rebound by the Nets. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Karuch passes to Russell. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And Allen slams it in.
Bit of an oversized playmaking guard allows Russell to see over and around defenders. Great look there.
Here's Simmons. Count it. His 2nd make in 4 attempts.
You can ill afford to put a smaller defender on him. I mean, especially from the mid-range. You're asking for trouble.
The pass to Karuch. Top of the key, Russell. Pass to Harris. Releases. Again, the Nets for 2. The 76ers leading by 9. The feed to Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
First one falls for him.
You know, Butler came into the NBA a tad under the radar. I mean, he was the last pick of the first round back in 2011. Didn't play much at first, but once he got his opportunity, his career took off and took off fast.
And the 76ers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. 11-point game. Passes it to Russell. 5 on the clock. And here's Harris from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Allen kicks to Harris. Back to Allen. Outside, Russell. Some solid defense from Butler. The 76ers leading by 11. Shoots from 12. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. Outside, Russell. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Embiid. Outside, Russell. Over Simmons. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
Karuch passes to Kerr. Off target from outside.
And, you know, he's yet to hit another 3 after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That's good from McConnell. The 76ers making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. And so he hits both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Now here is Harris. Allen outside. Pass to Carroll. To stop the drought. He's off on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Intercepted.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Allen kicks to Russell, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And the Nets making a change here. Davis is checked in. The 76ers leading by 15. The pass to Marjanovic. Butler on the wing. Over Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his third foul so far. LeVert's checked in for Allen. And then for Philadelphia, Mike Scott's checked in for Simmons. And Harris subbed in for Butler. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Graham's checked in. Now Russell. Back to Davis. Russell finds Carroll. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, once upon a time, he was an average shooter from deep. Carroll now excels at deep shooting. He's somebody you got to get out on now.
Now here is Harris. 12 points for him. He feeds it to Scott. Rebounded by the Nets. Carroll's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to LeVert. Outside Russell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
Greg, I think they're just giving the game to him at this point. Can't make those kinds of errors.
And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Pass to Harris. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Here's Graham. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Pass to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. No good there. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got 16.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's LeVert. 10 points for him. Here's Dinwiddie. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Jared Dudley's checked in for Brooklyn. And the 76ers also making a change. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for J.J. Redick. From deep, it's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And the pass to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet, and he's able to get it back. From deep three-point range, and so it's Philadelphia with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points, and their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Checking out the 76ers. They are jumping at the opportunity to go up 2-1. If they continue on the same path they were on in the first half, that will put them in firm control of this series. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this Round 1 matchup. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's five. Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. Harris is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. A little shot fake there got the D out of position. Butler's got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers. Simmons against Russell. He kicks to Carroll. Takes the 13-footer, and the basket is good. Carroll's got 10.
You know, it's important that you be aggressive in the pick and roll, and Carroll is really good at using that to dominate the defense.
It's stolen by Harris. Russell passes to Karuch, and stolen by Harris. Here's Simmons. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. He has 7.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Carroll after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Embiid with the steal. Butler kicks to Harris. And the shot falls short this time.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
And so here is Philadelphia after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Simmons dishes to Butler. Inside and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Russell finds Carroll. Here's Karuch, guarded by Harris. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. He dishes it to Carroll. No good from outside.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now here is Harris. He's got 16. And here is Butler. Another miss by Philadelphia. The three. Harris, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Butler missing. Nets trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the inside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And the vertical of Simmons, guys, I tell you, an extraordinary dunker when given the chance to launch and lift like that.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. On defense, the 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Allen with it. Now defended by Embiid. Allen passes to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Simmons.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team.
He gets it in there. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, I tell you, how about the passion of Simmons? I mean, just sticking with it on the glass.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Kicks it to Carroll. Pass to Karuch. Russell against Simmons. Good on the jump shot. Russell's got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Simmons finds Harris. Over Russell. Harris misses. Nets trail by 18. Harris outside. Misses off the right iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Nets trail by 20. Outside, Russell. Passes it to Harris. Over Reddick. Harris's shot is off.
And, you know, Kevin, this team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Russell with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Carroll against Reddick. And again, it's the Nets missing. Philadelphia leading by 22. Here's Harris. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Harris kicks to Russell. There's the dish to Allen. And stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The 76ers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here is Davis after J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Davis. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Harris misses. Here's Dinwiddie. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Some changes for Brooklyn. Graham's checked in, and it's LeVert in for Harris. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Here is Harris. He's got 19, and slam dunk by Harris.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Scott. Down low, Davis. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Scott. Simmons finds Butler. They shoot again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Ed Davis.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Graham with the ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And they're on the break. Here's Dudley. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dudley's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader. Good ball movement, wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Nets trail by 21. There's the pass to Graham. It's Davis on the wing. And the rejection by Embiid.
Solid read from Embiid there. Terrific at anticipating when that shot is coming.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now here is Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Pass to LeVert. Over Simmons. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Philadelphia has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
Davis with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the Nets miss again. The 76ers shooting straight 49% from the field. And here's Simmons for 3. LeVert grabs the miss. Nets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. No good again that time.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And stolen by Simmons. Feeds it to Simmons. He can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it. LeVert the pass to Graham. Misses from short range.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it's just not working for you.
Here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. Left side, Davis. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And, you know, Butler knows his team depends on him, relies on him to fill it up and put it in the basket. And he's an outstanding scorer with a really versatile arsenal.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Some changes for Philadelphia. Marjanovic checked in for Joel Embiid. Smith comes in for Jonathan Simmons. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Ben Simmons. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's LeVert, defended by Scott. And it's blocked by Scott.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Stolen by Dudley. Now Graham. 5 points in the game. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's McConnell. He kicks to Butler. Shoots over Graham. No good there off the double clutch. And so it's Philadelphia having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Hollis, Jefferson, and Allen together down low. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Graham in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Napier. The 76ers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. McConnell kicks to Smith, passes it to Marjanovic. The feed to Smith. And Allen with the block. Second shot opportunity. And it's Smith missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Down low. Marjanovic, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there, prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Graham with the bucket. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Smith outside. Pass to McConnell. Now Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
The 7'2" wingspan of Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
Graham, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's McConnell. Smith kicks to Marjanovic. Bolden goes back up. Musa grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
The pass to Marjanovic. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Bolden misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's Allen, and the rejection by Marjanovic.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Napier finds Hollis Jefferson. Now here's Napier, covered by Smith. Three-pointer. Let's keep it alive. Pass to Musa. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Russell. For three, Harris. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And the wide open shot from Reddick. And it's off from three-point range. Marjanovic against Carroll. Clock at 6. Releases, and Butler sends it back.
No denying it. Butler, a superb defender. Really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
Now here is Harris. And that one, good. Harris has got 10 points here in the second half.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Russell with it. He's covered by McConnell. Shot to stop the run. And D'Angelo Russell, good for 3.
And you can call him 3-Angelo. I like that because he's going to be doing this for a long time. 3 deep for 3-Angelo.
It'll be fun watching him, you're right. Now here is Harris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Russell passes to Harris. It's Carroll on the wing. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good on the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here is Russell. Kicks it to Carroll. The Nets need to get a shot off here. From the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And I think these are the shots he's got to avoid taking. I mean, already struggling. He's not helping his team right now looking at those shots.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here is Russell. He's covered by McConnell. Knocked loose. Carroll dishes to Allen. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Feeds it to Harris. Basket good. Harris has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Yeah, and the confidence really at a high level. Very impressive. They feel like this game is theirs, dominating right now.
Now, here is Russell. And here's Carroll. It's Allen on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Butler kicks to McConnell. Reddick for 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Smith comes in for J.J. Reddick. And Jonathan Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Passes to Karuch. Tipped away. And stolen by Harris. Smith outside. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Karuch over Harris. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-5 run here. Simmons finds Harris. Smith on the wing, guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 5. No good from Simmons.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Musa, covered by Smith from the baseline. Here's Allen. That one, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
And, Greg, you know, they're really controlling the pace and game right now, rushing, pushing the break, and leaving the defense in its wake.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the 76ers. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Right block shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Marjanovic over Allen. Marjanovic, no good.
This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
Russell passes to Musa. Back to Russell. Down low. And the basket by Kuruc. Kuruc has got 4 points in the quarter.
Like that execution, Kevin. A successful possession leading to a high percentage basket.
1:57 left in the game. To the left side wing. McConnell with it. Marjanovic down low, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's Russell. Rebound by the 76ers. McConnell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the 76ers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Tobias Harris.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
He was all alone on that one. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Musa passes to Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Marjanovic. Smith kicks to Marjanovic. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And it falls over the rim and in.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Here's Musa. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
I want to see more of this from Dinwiddie. I mean, these are the shots he should be taking.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. McConnell scanning the floor. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. If we play together, play hard, we can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.